The only thing that kept me grounded was my teaching career in my education center where I work now. And I had been there for a long time. In 2020, we shut down. And what I took pride and joy in and I felt like the rug was pulled out from underneath me. My coworker called and she said, maybe it's about time you find Jesus. And she explained to me how to pray and how to ask to be saved. And I was saved at the picnic table at Dunkin' Donuts. I went online because COVID. I went to several different church sermons online. New Hope was my fourth one. I didn't understand any other church service that I watched. Ethan is my nephew, and he goes to a Christian school. Ethan had asked me to bring him here. He had a homework assignment to visit 2 churches. He said, can we visit the church that you have been going to online? And I said, sure, but I've never been there. And he said, you've never been? And I said, no. So he said, well, then it's about time. So I came. I was nervous, obviously. They greeted us at the door. We told them, I think I blurted out, it's my first time here. And the nice people at the door brought me over to Pastor Justin, who warmly welcomed us. And we came over and got the paper and took a seat. I remember singing, and I remember the sermon, and I remember crying at the end when Pastor Andrew did prayer. I got teary-eyed. I was so happy to finally walk through the door here. Pastor Andrew is very genuine, and he has conviction, and you can tell he cares. I thought I knew I couldn't do it by myself. Pastor Andrew always says, you can't do this by yourself. Everybody's told me there's something about the joy of the people when you walk into this church, and the genuineness and the kindness. I need that in my life. I don't have a lot of that. Ethan's family's not Christian. They have no interest, though we've planted the seed. He wants to continue coming, and I want to continue bringing him. He takes notes, he listens, and I can tell that he's soaking everything in. I've seen the church grow since I've been here. I love meeting the children and the families. That's kind of my passion. That's God's gift to me. So I see that there as the new children coming in and all the new people that join us every Sunday. And I get to meet new people and see different faces, and it's very nice. I was baptized here, and that was probably one of the first times that I know it's not magic water, but I feel like when I went under and I came back up, I was a whole total different person. I just felt so full of joy. And I remember walking out afterwards, and Ethan was baptized on the same day, and he said the same thing. He said, I'm so overjoyed right now. And I said, I know, I am too. I hope people would say that they had the same experience as me walking in, and that I was one of those people, just like Cookie had talked to me and invited me back to church, and Ethan back to church. I want to be one of those people to invite somebody back to church too. I want it to be a place where they can learn and that they know that Jesus is centered here. I think the parking lot project is important because just like God is preparing a place at the table for us, when we get to heaven, we're preparing a place here at New Hope for the people who want to learn about Jesus.